um, the main idea is which circuit will consume more energy or more power, or as we call it in the question, the power dissipated or the power consumed. How can we judge the amount of power consumed in a circuit? Power is calculated as the multiplication of the voltage times the current. So the circuit that consumes more power, that means it has higher current and higher voltage, or the multiplication of both is higher than the other one. How can we judge that? The main idea behind our calculation is the difference in energy consumption between series and parallel. Generally, the circuit that are connected in parallel will consume more power. And I'm going to show you in details how would that work. Let me turn this problem, the theoretical problem, into a numerical problem. I'm going to consider that E is a battery that has 4 volts, while R1 and R2 are identical, and each one is 2 ohm. If you have such things, so the total resistance here, because they are connected in series, is going to be 2 ohms plus 2 ohms, going to be 4 ohms. So if I want to calculate the current through the circuit, it's going to be, according to Ohm's law, V equals IR, so I equals V over R. So it's going to be 4 volt over 4 ohm, that would be 1 amp. That means the current go through this is 1 amps. So simply the voltage consumed in the first one is 2 volt, and the second one is 2 volt. So the power in each one is IV, 2 plus 1 is 2 watt. So simply, the total power consumed in a circuit is going to be 2 plus 2 is going to be 4 watts only. What would happen if we have done the same calculation but for the parallel circuit? Here, the situation is different. In the parallel, the total resistance is going to be 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2. So 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2, that would be 2 over 2, which is 1 ohm. So let's calculate the current, and that would be 4 volt over the total resistance, which is 1 ohm, that would be 4 amps. So the power is going to be VI, which is 4 volt times 4 amp, that would be 16 watt per resistor. So each resistor is consumed 16, that the total power of the circuit is going to be 16 times 2, which is 32 watt. It's obvious that the circuit that's connected in parallel will consume way more power than the circuit connected in series.